The Hells Angels felt that the Stones had left them high and dry following the murder at Altamont, thereby sullying the good name of their motorcycle club in the pages of every American news outlet. Now they wanted revenge. Rumors spread throughout the underground that the Hells Angels planned to kidnap Mick Jagger and hold him for ransom. Or worse, some said there was a bounty on his head.
It swirled around the entire tour. Is somebody going to try to assassinate Mick Jagger? Not some random, we're living in a time of random assassinations everywhere. The Angels blamed Jagger for taking the hit for what they had done for $500 worth of beer.
Every precaution was taken. Private planes, limos, and higher stages to prevent audience invasions. The band were assigned a pair of linebacker-sized bodyguards, lovingly known as Stan the Man Moore and Big Leroy Leonard. They followed Mick and Keith everywhere, including, some say, into their hotel suites at night. The band's entire floor would be blocked off to outsiders, but several members of the entourage were prepared to take the law into their own hands. Rolling Stones records chief Marshall Chess carried a loaded .38 caliber handgun. But as Bill Wyman says, when you're playing in front of 10,000 people, there's only so much you can do to defend yourself.
I mean, you're always open to being shot on stage. You're always aware of that. I mean, you're so wide open. You don't think about it, but anybody with any sense of toll is going to think there's a possibility at some time or other that some crank's going to...
Especially men.
I mean, we've been shot at with an air gun before.
Really?
On stage, yeah. And Charlie got a pellet in his cheek.
Ian Stewart, an original Rolling Stone turned roadie by 1972, echoed the sentiment.
The way I think about it is that if anybody was going to do it, they'd do it. They'd do it with a rifle from the back of the hall or something like that. If anybody really set out to bloody kill him, they'd kill him.
And so did Mick.
I mean, either I stopped touring or I didn't, you know. I mean, it was as simple as that. And a few people were like to say, don't go, you know, but friends of mine, and I said, you really got to be more careful and you can't go. And I said, well, it's more or less what I do, so I've got to do it. You know, either I could do it or I don't do it. If I don't do it, what am I going to do? You know, there was a few places that it did get scary. And there was a lot of guns confiscated and stuff like that, you know. But that's why I wasn't scared, you know, I was scared shitless.